welcome back to another video. So today we're back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and create this underwater tiny home. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up on the gallery now. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and I'll also go ahead and put a link in the description to the online gallery if it's an easier way for you to download things that way. Also as well, my neighbour has just started cutting their lawn as I press record, and I've got to get this video done, so I can't really put it off too much longer, but I'm sorry if you can hear it. I actually can't hear it that well, so I'm hoping it's not coming through the microphone. But anyway, so like I said, this underwater tiny home, it just has one bedroom and one bathroom, and I built it here in Newcrest on one of those 20 by 15 lots, I believe it is. And you all seem to really like these underwater builds that I do, because the last one, maybe not the last one, but the one before it, the luxury underwater home, that kind of blew up on Instagram, and I was kind of really surprised about that. And also as well, I've done another one since then too, and that was really well received. So I've been asking for suggestions and ideas for other types of underwater builds I could do. This one was actually one that I thought of myself kind of randomly the other day, so this is what I'm doing here. But you know, I have seen some other ones that I've made a note of, and that'll be coming up soon. I'm also actually recording another one at the minute too. I actually started working on another underwater build, stopped halfway through to do this one, and I don't know why I did that. I should have just continued with the other one. So there'll be another one coming up probably next week, I would say. And yeah, so this build as well, it didn't take me that long, probably like 20 minutes in total, I would say. So that's why this video is so short. But I'm still really happy how it turned out. Now, since like it's a very small space, and you know, like just a small lot in general, so the kind of upground, that doesn't make sense, like the upper ground, I suppose, why can't I think of the word, just like the exterior, I guess, above ground, it isn't that exciting, I would say. Like from the thumbnail, it looks a little bit sort of bland, I would say, but I suppose the main thing is underwater, so I'm really happy with the interior as well though. And the bedroom is actually really small. It will still fit 2 Sims as it is a double bed, but it is just really cramped in there. Now, I know some people kind of have different ideas of what they would class as a tiny home. I've seen on YouTube some really big tiny homes and some like 5x5 ones, and this one is kind of in between, I would say, because this kind of main living room area here with the, well, it's got the kitchen area and also the living room area in it, I would say it is actually pretty big. So I wouldn't really say it's a really massive tiny home, but it's not really a very small one either. But I would still class it as a tiny home, I would think, because, you know, well, at least the bedroom, I would say, that's pretty tiny. There's also a bathroom on the other side there. Now the bathroom is the only one that doesn't have a glass roof above it, as you would have seen from the thumbnail, there is that huge big glass roof which is in this room here that you're looking at, and then there's a tiny little one where the bedroom is. Now with the bedroom originally, I actually used a dance floor from Get Together, I think it is. I used one of those as the roof, and I've done that before on underwater builds, but then went ahead and changed it to just a tiny little glass roof instead. And yeah, so we're just working on filling up this room a little bit. The clutter, I mean, like normal on all my builds, but this one especially, I didn't really go too crazy on the clutter because, you know, it is a very small space and I don't really have the room to do that much. So I kept it fairly simplistic in terms of what I did on the interior, but it still has everything you need. And also as well, in this bedroom, I managed to fit in a desk there, just one of those really little ones from City Living. I'm actually really glad that we got that type of desk, because if you don't have a lot of space, it's just like a one tile desk, so that's really good for that. So I went ahead and put it in here, and so, you know, it's got everything you need to live in, and it's also got a bookshelf and some other things too, so lots of like kind of skill build and stuff you could have in this house. And yeah, so we're kind of nearing the end of the build already. Kind of just going around doing a little bit more finishing touches in the other rooms, and I'm working on the bathroom. I don't always show the bathroom in my builds, but since there's only one in this build, you know, in total, I just went ahead and included it. And it's not the most exciting thing, it's pretty much how I do bathrooms normally in all my builds, but I'm still really happy how it turned out. So now we're going to go ahead and work on the exterior, and also a little bit of sort of decoration here in this hallway area, I guess you could call it. So I went ahead and put an outdoor bin, and also the mailbox there. You can't actually place mailboxes inside a home, but since that room doesn't have a roof, I could actually place it there, which I'm glad that I did that though, because I feel like mailboxes sometimes when I've done underwater builds before look a little bit odd, kind of just sitting there on the top floor. So I'm glad I managed to put it in there. And now we're just doing a little bit of landscaping, really not much. I wasn't going to do any at all actually, because I like how that modern feel was just without the landscaping and stuff, but I kind of realised it was a little bit too bare, so I went ahead and put a little bit of just some basic plants on the top and also under here as well, and did a few rocks under here just to make it a little bit more natural and uneven, I suppose. So we're going to be heading on to the screenshots in just a second. I really hope you enjoyed today's speed build. In the comment section down below, let me know about what you thought of it. If you have any more ideas for builds, underwater builds, or anything else you want to see on the channel next, then leave that down below as well. Leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't, and you can go ahead and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!